What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a new video, guys. So today we're actually heading over to Erlan's house. We are finally working on the F30. Finally starting this engine swap. So if you guys don't know, the F30 actually needs an engine. So we ended up buying an engine a while ago. Today is the day that we're actually starting on it. I'm not sure how much progress Erlan has gotten done on it. What I do know though is that we're gonna go over there and help him and get some nice footage for you guys. I'm excited to finally start driving this F30. I'm tired of driving this E46. I was supposed to have a buyer come and everybody flaked on me, so hopefully we'll sell this thing soon so we can get that M3. I'm really excited because we're also hopefully going to be getting an M3 here soon, so that is the reason why we're selling this E46. Anyway, let's go ahead, head over to Erlan's place. It's about an hour drive from here, so we're gonna go over there, get some nice footage for you guys, and hopefully get some good progress done on the engine swap. In the meantime, let's go ahead, head over there. Alrighty guys, so we just pulled up to Erlan's house. We got Erlan right over here, right over here. So the F30, as you guys can see, is out in the distance. Pretty much what happened with it is that it has a blown engine. It has a lot of blow-by coming from like the oil cap area. So what does that mean exactly?
I think since that is blow-by, I think it's the head gasket.
Yeah?
It blew somewhere along there.
I think that's what,
yeah, the head gasket. Or the piston could be damaged. So it could be the piston rings. Either blew the head gasket because the head gasket is there, so the compression gases goes into the oil, or it's the cylinder. Cylinder could be damaged technically, or it could be the piston rings where they got fouled somehow, like because he was running rad. So you get the blow by, you get the exhaust gases, makes it out of wherever it's leaking from into the, you know, the crankcase, and then it blows out the oil cap. Yeah, so pretty much, guys, means that we need to replace the engine, unfortunately, but fortunately we got the BMW magician right here. We got the boy on. All right guys, and we're actually gonna go ahead and show you what has been going on with the engine from the F30. We'll show you guys the blow by and all that stuff, so I'll go turn it on right now and pretty much show you how the smoke comes out of the oil cap so you guys know what I'm talking about. So let me go walk over there real quick. So unfortunately it does need that new engine. Come in here real quick. And I did get here a lot earlier. I just haven't recorded. I've just been hanging out and talking with Erlan for a while. And we actually started it and it turned on, so we know for a fact. And as you guys can see, it is running, but it is running kind of rough. And the check engine light actually just popped up recently. I'll go ahead and show you guys the blow by. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, guys, see all that smoke and how it's like pushing it up? Definitely not supposed to be like that. That's all exhaust.
Yeah, literally all exhaust right now. Fortunately, we got to take this one out. Good old engine swap.
It's the hardest way to do oil pan, but at least it'll get done, right?
I know. I also bought the oil pan gasket, so we're gonna do the oil pan gasket as well while we're at it. Might as well. You know, I actually forgot to bring the coolant and all that stuff. So I might have to order some and have it be sent here.
No, I mean you could probably bring it back because
think so. You'll
probably come the day I want to get this going.
Okay.
Like, because you'll probably come back when I swap this. It'll probably take me like what, 2 days to swap it.
Oh shoot!
But when you come back, I'll probably call you before I'm. Like literally, as soon as the engine's in, I'll call you because everything else is gonna be little things.
That'd be nice.
I mean, it runs smoother than it did, huh?
Because the last thing that we left off with is that we swapped over, I think, ignition coils. I think it was ignition coils and spark plugs, and then it actually started running smoother to where it looks like it's like running fine, but then it has the blow by, and it has like you can kind of tell it has like a misfire. It's like shaking a little bit.
And you can hear it clear up, like when you go higher RPM.
Yeah, here, rev it real quick.
It doesn't run half bad.
It doesn't run half bad. It honestly doesn't. It's kind of unfortunate that it's blown.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens because I think the dude said he was coming from Lake Tahoe, right?
Yeah, he like drove on it for like 2 hours with like.
And it started misfiring. He drove it all the way like that. So the injector obviously failed, we believe, and when they fail, you never know. It could be dumping not enough fuel, which would be the perfect situation. But I think you can burn out your cylinder like that.
Yeah.
Too, or it was dumping too much fuel, and he might have dumped too much fuel, and then it kind of seized the piston or damaged the rings, something like that. But So you have a misfire, you usually want to pull over.
Yeah, because it's kind of dangerous.
And then you want to pull over, get it towed to your local Mexican. I mean, BMW tech.
Oh man, dude. Anyway, guys, so it does need a new engine. Let's go ahead and show you guys the new engine real quick. Alrighty, guys, here is the new engine. It's kind of weird seeing an engine like this, I'm not gonna lie. N20. So the engine that is currently in the car right now is an N26, and this one is actually an N20. But apparently the only difference from the N20 and the N26, I think it's the turbo, the injectors,
the emission related thing.
Anything emission related. So like I think ignition coils possibly as well, right?
So no, ignition coils will be the same. So what it has, I think it has like a different fuel, high pressure fuel pump.
Okay.
It has a different downpipe. It's a little thicker for the emissions. It has a different turbo. But I think the only difference between the turbo is like that the N20 turbo is all pneumatic wastegate, and the N26 has the electric wastegate.
That's actually better.
Yeah, it's actually better because you can tune it, pull 20 pounds of boost through this thing,
and then blow this one as well.
Yeah, I know. And then also the oil pans. I think one of them's aluminum, one of them's plastic. This is an N20, so it has a plastic aluminum oil pan.
Yeah. But
I believe your car should have a metal one.
A metal one, like aluminum one.
I'll look into it, but hopefully I should be able to swap your metal one over. If not, I might keep the plastic. It should bolt up. I'm gonna look into it. I don't know, but we're gonna find out one way or another. But as long as it bolts up, we'll swap both of them. You'll have a metal oil pan, which should be better because I've seen a lot of people crack these just because you run anything over the road a little bit, it puts a crack in it.
Yeah, it's just anything. These are plastic. Kind of dumb, actually.
And then yeah, everything should be the same. I mean,
yeah.
4-cylinder is pretty small, pretty easy looking, but
yeah, I mean 4-cylinder is definitely more work, like more room to work with. At least it has that going for it.
I mean, it looks really easy. I don't hope it's as easy.
It looks easy, but I mean, it's, who knows, bro? Get the professional though. You know, hey, you've done a few 6-cylinder engine swaps now, so
yeah. First thing I'm gonna do is probably strip this. I'm gonna strip this down to the bone, and then I'm gonna put all this in a box for you, because we're not gonna use anything from this.
Yeah, that's right.
Because this is gonna be basically literally a block with the valve cover. And then I'm gonna put this all in a box so you can try to sell it, do whatever you want to with it. And then I'm gonna pull your other engine, strip that, put it all on this, put them together, and then slide it back in. That way I don't accidentally, you know, use anything that's either damaged or anything that's not N26 related. Which I think is all still kind of the same, but
you just gotta double check part numbers.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's why I don't even want to double check part numbers. I'm just gonna swap everything.
Just swap everything. Yeah, probably just it makes sense. Strip this all down. Yeah, honestly, I mean, it makes sense.
The reason I took so long too is because the week before he bought his engine,
I
decided to part this X5 out. So I've been taking it apart for the last 2 weeks, and now.
When did I even buy this engine? I think I bought this engine like 2-3 weeks ago. 3 weeks. It's been here for a little bit. I mean, it's not really too much of a rush. I mean, whenever you get it done, you get it done. It's leaking some oil.
Is it right now?
Yeah, from. There's a hole right here.
A turbo drain.
Turbo.
Probably needs a head gasket.
Oh, I swear, bro, if there's anything wrong with this, I'm gonna be upset. Put some good money on this engine.